Max, you've heard me preach this on the show when it comes to Baltimore. They have a unique style that's unlike any other team in the National Football League. They have the best defense in the league, but their offense is what's making this thing good. They eat up so much clock that they basically limit how many possessions you have in a game. Now, we all know Baker Mayfield is playing great. You know, Freddie Kitchens, the offensive coordinator, has been. It just seems like they've had a transformation in Cleveland as far as their offense is concerned. But when you're going up against a team like the Baltimore Ravens, where not only are you going up against a stifling defense, but an offense that just totally puts the pressure on you to score every time you get the ball, I don't think that the Browns will have enough to overcome all the things that the Baltimore Ravens will bring to the table, and that's going to be Pittsburgh Steelers' undoing.
This is not your slightly older brother or sister's Cleveland Browns. This is not those Cleveland Browns, and the difference is Baker Mayfield. I'm not disagreeing with a Pro Bowler and Super Bowl champions analysis of the Ravens. By the way, I thought the Ravens were going to win the division and pick them over the Steelers before the season began. And Flacco looked good in the preseason. But Lamar Jackson, it's true, his style makes them extremely difficult to deal with because what goes with defense, especially what travels well with defense, is a run game. You control the clock, particularly when the whole league is zigging and you're zagging. When everyone is high-flying, spread-them-out offense, and you're running the ball and controlling the clock and play great defense. So logically, you're right. But here's the thing. We all acknowledge the Browns have talent now. It's not like when they were hopeless. And the main thing is they have a quarterback who, when you looked at him in college, you said, that guy, that's the man. And in fact, he had so much of that in any other draft, like a lot of you thought he's going to be drafted 15th, 24th, whatever it was, right? Most years, the shorter guy who doesn't check all the boxes, who some people think is arrogant, he's not going to go ahead of, let's say, Sam Darnold, who went to a blue chip place and he's tall and he can run and he can throw and he says all the right things. But he did, because we all saw the same thing. Yeah, Sam Darnold might be a very good quarterback for like 15 years. Baker Mayfield, I don't know how long it's going to last, but he's going to be a great one. And he went 1 overall for that reason, and he has justified every single thing we thought. All the good stuff, as soon as Hugh Jackson left, remember, he had to thread the needle on every play because no one was open. As soon as Hugh Jackson left, that dude is actually winning games with this team. So you're right. I'm not debating your analysis. But what I'm telling you is this. Baker Mayfield is one of these miracle man guys. And I'm telling you right now, the Browns are alive in that game because of him.
You know this game actually means something to the Ravens. You know they need this to get in. You know they're going to Baltimore to play this game. You know, your boy Baker Mayfield is still worried about Damien Woody. He's still worried about Hugh Jackson. He ain't mature enough to go and win this game. He don't have enough experience to go in against the #1 defense on the road and win. Now, I like Baker. I like what they've done. I love what they've added. But it ain't happening. And as far as the Steelers, they've given up the worst thing. In professional sports, you know this. When always you're in control of your own destiny. They lost control of their own destiny. The worst thing is for them to need help from the Browns? Are you kidding me? From the Browns?
See what you're doing?
It ain't happening.
But I'm saying, see what you're doing? You had me right up until from the Browns. This is not your slightly older siblings' Browns. I'm telling you, it's different. They are better.
Well, listen, this Cleveland Browns team it's been one of the most special groups that we've seen in a while, considering the fact that this was a team that didn't win a game.
A game.
A game. Yeah. And now you're talking about a team that could possibly finish with a winning record. And I will say that.
Why do the Steelers have a tie on the record? Why don't they have control of their own destiny? Why do they have that tie? When do the Cleveland Browns tie with the Steelers? When does that happen?
Oh, never. It never.
Right.
It never happens. But I feel like right now, Baltimore and their style. Again, I'm going to say it again. It is unique to what everyone else is doing. And I've said it before. That offense is like playing against a service academy. Because they're coming at you, you're seeing like this air raid all over the league.
Right.
And everyone's spreading out. and Baltimore's coming with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Like,
No
okay,
Big 12.
y'all
It's
go ahead
the
and do
NFC
that.
East back in the day,
Y'all, you guys do that. We're gonna run. We're gonna
But
run
hold
this.
up,
We're
guys.
gonna
So
run
what
this.
you're saying, that's not the debate here.
You're
We
putting
see
them
it-
too high, though.
No.
You're
we
giving
see it-
Baker too much credit.
This is what I want. So you're saying it'd be a miracle if the Browns won,
It's a
right?
Baker thing. It's a Baker thing. You giving him too much
That's
credit.
what I'm
he
saying.
ain't that good.
I'm not saying the obstacle isn't what you depict, what you describe. The obstacle is what you describe. And I'm saying Baker Mayfield is that kind of cat. He is one of these dudes you look at. When Johnny Manziel came out of college, we were thinking, can he be
Well, Max,
Joe?
is he-
Hold on.
okay.
Can he be Joe Namath? Can he do it? Does everyone have to do it the same way? Or can there be one guy who does it the way Joe Namath once did it, right? No, not Johnny Manziel. Baker Mayfield we asked the same question. Can he be that guy? And so far, what I'm telling you is yes, he's the type of dude to do things like this. And look, ultimately, do I think he's going to do it? Who should be favored? The Ravens should be favored. I'm saying the Browns are live. This is going to be a close game, and the Browns could win it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I watch the Baltimore Ravens, it honestly feels like if they get up a score on you, it's over. It literally feels like it's over because their defense is suffocating and their running game just chews up clock.
yeah.
Just keeps chewing up clock. They have a margin, a time of possession margin that's almost
Know
a
what that
quarter.
means, though?
That's almost a quarter.
You know what that
Think
means,
about
though?
that.
So the Ravens are the better team, correct?
Yeah.
Here's the danger in the way they play against an inferior team. When the score is lower and one score means more, you get a wilder variation in terms of the outcome between the inferior and superior team. So you're right. When the Ravens get up a score, you're like, this game is over. But just remember, they're only up a score. And a guy like Johnny Manziel almost said, or Joe Namath, right?
Yeah, that's how it feels.
A guy like, he's like the Johnny Manziel gone right. A guy like Baker Mayfield, you're down one score and it feels like it. That's just the kind of dude to come through.